Ho ho buddies, welcome to Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and today we're playing Your Turn to Die, a death game by majority. Last time it was revealed that it seems like, for all intents and purposes, is that what you say? Tense and purposes? Sense and purposes? I don't know what you say. Kanna is the sacrifice. She said it's all correct. And now we're going to move on and see what's going on.
No, it's all correct. You idiot, don't say anything. Kanna did the fifth trade. She won't hide from the truth anymore. Kanna
did it. She really did it to protect me. She took the sacrifice for herself. This is just the worst outcome.
A self-sacrifice. Kanna.
So, you caught on at some point, didn't you? That's why you were trying to move the votes toward Kanna.
Shut up.
Since there was no other way for Kanna to survive.
Please, wait. Will you listen carefully to what Kanna has to say? With the fifth trade, Kanna switched her card and Sarah's card.
Okay. Let's see what you got, Kanna.
With the fifth trade, Kanna switched her cards with Sarah's card.
Okay, let's extract that. For all intents and purposes. That's what it is. For all intents and purposes. Idiot.
Once she knew escape wasn't possible anymore, she had no idea what to do. When she looked at the phone, seeing her sister's words calmed her heart, and she came to despise herself for not being able to do anything. This whole time, Kanna had just kept betraying her sister, the others, Sarah. She just had a feeling that So had sent the sacrifice to Sarah. Kanna doesn't get the complicated trade talk. She can't even reason out who gave her what. Who gave who what. Even so, she was certain of just one thing. Because Sarah's so kind, she couldn't trade the sacrifice to anyone.
Kanna.
She didn't want to let Sarah die. And also, she didn't want to make So a murderer. That seemed more painful than her own death. So she traded her commoner for Sarah's sacrifice.
Kanna.
But... oh, she's a commoner?
What?
The card she received was a commoner.
How? What? What's going on here, Kanna?
Kanna doesn't understand either.
She lying?
She's sure she traded cards with Sarah, but it wasn't the sacrifice.
Unthinkable. What is Kanna saying?
It's all true. Please believe me.
At any rate, we just have to talk about Kanna's statement. Okay.
I can't believe Bucket Girl. Woof! She's lying to try and confuse us. Meow!
Well, maybe Kanna just messed up. She messed up who she was trading with or something. Some unique situation that caused the roll to just disappear. Is that possible, I wonder?
You can't trust electronics for shit. The tablet eroded and the trade got messed up. Don't tell me. I wonder if So hacked the roll cards themselves.
That was something he said he was going to do. I don't know what to believe. I can't see through to the truth in their hearts right now. So we might just have to find the objective truth. The truth. Okay. So, what are people saying? You're not saying anything. What are you saying? just messed up. Okay. Let's extract that, maybe. Messed up how? Because no one saw their card being swapped. I don't know how the ring-up boxes work, but if you just say your names into the receiver, there could be mistakes. And yet my sacrifice definitely moved. Oh, that's me. If it ain't Kanna's mistake, then. Maybe the floor master purposefully changed the destination. Something like that. Gashu changed the trade. Come to think of it. Wasn't Miley talking about some transgression of Gashu's just before the main game? That's right. Okay. Who else we got? Right. Maybe the influence of So's hacking extended to the roll data or something. Some nice evidence would make that a whole lot more convincing. Too bad. Say that again. A unique situation that caused the roll to just disappear. Okay. But we don't have evidence of that. Okay, fine. Reiko, you're up.
You can't trust electronics for shit. The tablet eroded. No, errored. And the trade got messed up. It ain't unthinkable, right, Sarah?
Okay. Neo?
Don't tell me. I wonder if So hacked the roll cards themselves. This might be an absurd opinion, but So was spending his remaining time messing with the laptop in the winner's room, right? I wonder, did he hack the card data then?
Is that even possible?
Because, I mean, there isn't anyone but So who could cause an irregularity, is there?
Oh yeah, there is, Kutara said. Someone who could cause an irregularity. Yeah, we could do these maybe. Yes. And yes. Is it right? There was a possibility. Something separate from So's hacking. And an irregularity that definitely occurred. The transgression by Floormaster Gashu.
Hey?
Say what? Remember what Miley said before the main game?
Gashu, are you listening? You've really gone and mucked things up. You've made a flagrant transgression. One that shakes the very core of the main game.
And despite being such a huge transgression, it hasn't shown itself at all thus far. And now, this illogical movement of the cards that's tormenting us. Could this very issue be Gashu's transgression? If you believe Kanna, that's the only explanation.
You're saying the coup tampered with the card movement. But for the Floormaster, what would be the merit of doing that?
What would it be? I don't know. There's no merit. There's some... I don't know. We don't know the Floormaster's goal. To flip that around, if there was some merit, Gashu'd have a reason to meddle. We might figure out who he moved the sacrifice to. Quite the off-mark inference. Is it alright for you to be using your time on this? Gashu, if you haven't engaged in any misconduct, then promise us. I know the Floormaster's code. If we can expose your transgression, this main game won't count. We demand a second attempt 24 hours later. You just know everything, don't you? As to be expected from Miss Sarah Shadoin. Promise or no promise, I will simply carry out my duty as per the code. Ooh, you for real?
With 24 hours we can make another shot at escape.
But are you certain? If you cannot prove it, you will only be losing time to spend on another reasoning. It's okay. This new possibility we've spun, this theory, wasn't being directed at Gashu. So, please tell us the truth. The other possibility is that you did some sort of hacking to the roll cards, so... If we know whether that claim is true or not, we can fight. Let's all combine forces to win an extension.
Kanna. Yes? You really don't have the sacrifice. It's okay. Kanna really doesn't have the sacrifice. I see. I didn't access the roll cards. I didn't do any hacking to them. So, that's the truth, Miss Sarah. No lies. No tricks. Alright, let's quit deceiving each other. Let's work to expose Gashu's transgression. Just what I wanted to hear. This is a turning point in our destiny. A path we could never have reached if we were trapped by endless suspicion. The path of us all trusting each other and battling the kidnappers head on. Together, we'll expose Gashu's misdeed.
Progress.
Gashu had something to gain from tampering with the trade. You think he had the sacrifice go to someone he wanted to kill?
Or else you think there was somebody who Gashu didn't want to die?
Is there an answer to the clues we've left?
There's a fundamental issue. Maybe the sacrifice wasn't actually sent to anybody. Okay. Let's do some extracting.
It's out there, but maybe in reality Gashu's an ally. Like he wanted this to be exposed so he could put a stop to the main game. Is that too unthinkable?
Okay. The person with the sacrifice is really likely to die. That's why Gashu meddled. Like, I don't want them to die, so I'll move the sacrifice to somebody else. Who's them here? Oh, sorry. Doing an impression of you, Kitara. That's obvious, the person who'd normally end up having the sacrifice. Kanna! What have you got to say about the Kanna?
Out of all the evidence we've seen so far, is there anything related to this transgression?
Is there something like that? Is there something related to the transgression? I don't know. Well, I don't know if I think there is. There isn't? None of the evidence. Can we look at the evidence? No.
It's what I thought. We've discovered all of the evidence already. Unless there's some new evidence that hasn't come up in discussion, we don't see any leads.
Some yet unused evidence. Okay. What is the evidence? Papers listing participants in the death game. There are only 16 names here. Something that hasn't come up. Well, these are just the rule books. Security footage has come up. Tablet has come up. The stun guns come up. The victim videos come up. This hasn't come up, right? Papers listing participants in the death game. It came up in the first one, didn't it? But not this one. So do I then give it to Kanna? We haven't discussed this. This is it. Hey, check it out. It is it.
The only clue that hasn't been used yet is this roster. It looks kind of familiar. That's just like the torn up paper I found in the first floor. Meow.
Though, what use could this have? Why? Why do you have that? Eh? Ooh, Miley. Curse her. Handing internal documents to participants. Internal documents? Gashu, just what is this roster? What indeed? He caught on to the fact I don't know what this means. You did good, Sarah. Huh? Gashu just made a slip of the tongue. You freaked him out. Whatever could you mean? Kai was a whole lot better at playing dumb, huh? Huh. What meaning could those papers have? I can't even guess, but there's value in solving this mystery. We ain't got time. Let's thoroughly talk out anything suspicious about this roster.
There are 4 bound sheets, and 4 names on each sheet.
Sides or names? There's a bunch of names I've never seen, never even heard or seen.
Oh, this roster doesn't seem to be sorted by name. Hold on a sec. There are participants whose names aren't on this, huh? A roster. It's reminding me of something. Meow.
If you want to look closer at the roster, tell Mr. Policeman and we'll have a look at it together. Okay, well... let's have a look at it together. Let's check it together, Sarah. Okay. Okay. View the first sheet. Second sheet. Third sheet. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to get from this. Fourth sheet. Gin. Kanna. Okay. Cancel. Great. Okay. So... okay.
Who would have made this roster, I wonder? Probably Miley. It's what Gashu's reactions seem to indicate too.
Oh, that's the wrong voice.
Is there no follow-up to these sheets?
Follow-up? No, there wasn't anything else.
Is that so? Sorry.
Okay. There's a bunch of names, yep. Kuramada, Hayasaka, Kinashi, Sarugi, and tons of other peeps I don't know. Peeps. You're cool. Were these people who died in the first trial before they could meet us?
That might be it.
How many people these kidnappers gotta kill till they're satisfied? No, now's not the time to get emotional.
Hold on a sec. There are participants whose names aren't on this, huh? Joe isn't on this either. Oh, he's not on that?
Oh, weird.
That is weird. What are you trying to say? Sorry, no ill will meant. I'm just laying out the facts to reason from. Counting them now, there are 4 of us participants whose names aren't listed here.
4 of us? Oh, interesting. Okay.
A roster. It's reminding me of something. Meow. Roster. Ah, I remember it. Meow. The bar on the first floor. Woof. There was a list of names on the backboard. Meow.
Now that you mention it, there was a roster there too, but I couldn't possibly recall everyone's name.
I memorized it. Meow.
That's pretty handy. Huh?
Kendrink was Alice, Kai, Kazumi, Keiji, Shunsuke, So, Naomichi, Mei, Megumi, Reiko, Kyutaro, Meow. Can't drink was Anzu, Kanna, Gin, Kuji, Sara, Joe, Neo, Hinako, Renmaru. Woof.
That's amazing, Gin.
Easier than learning the prefectures of Japan. Meow. By the way, Big Sis Sara, your roster, it's missing the names Kai, So, Kuji, Joe, and Neo.
It's missing So, Kuji, Joe, and Neo. So Joe, Neo, Kai, and So. This is important information.
Was I useful? Meow.
Do I verse these 2 then, Gin and So? Store with this. Apply. So, what did you just say? That there are 4 people's names missing.
Meow. Kai, So, Koji, Joe, and Neo aren't listed, so... That's 5. Woof.
I guess I rushed the miscount. I miscounted, sorry.
Hey, do we really need to worry about little mistakes right now?
That mistake isn't just a trivial issue. Why did So get it wrong? That's what's important. Gashu, tell us how many participants were dragged into this death game. That would be 20. There are 16 people listed on the roster. Oh, so does that mean... does that mean So recognized, or So knew that there was 20 maybe?
Plus 5 who aren't listed. Doesn't that add up to 21?
One too many!
What's that mean? Meow! There were exactly 20 names on the blackboard. Woof!
Well then, let's compare the names on the paper roster with those on the blackboard. The blackboard names were like this. First, the 5 not listed on the roster are Kai, So, Kuji, Joe, and Neo. Let's remove these 5. On the first sheet, all 4 names are present. Second sheet, similarly, all 4 names are here. The third sheet. Oh, and then there's 1 additional on the paper. This one too. And the fourth sheet. Shin. Tsukimi.
Huh? Shin Tsukimi. That's the only person not on the blackboard. Meow! So who the hell is this?
Who is Shin Tsukimi? An unseen survivor. A participant who died unknown. One of us. I feel like it has to be one of us. If there's 20 people, then it can't be an additional person. Someone who died. It's got to be one of us. There's got to be an overlap. Poi0112 says they haven't played or seen this before. It's kind of very Danganronpa coded, I suppose. But it's coming out in like different chapters, and I think like the second part of the third chapter is due to come out either the end of this year or the next year, so it's not completed yet. But it is fun. I highly recommend it. I don't think it's that expensive on Steam. Is it one of us? Okay, let's calm down. What does that mean exactly? An alias. If someone's using an alias... I see. Shin Tsukimi is one of us. And they rewrote their alias on the blackboard.
No way.
Uh-huh. Interesting. If you follow that logic, Shin Tsukimi has already been identified. Say what? So, let's work this out. If all the names on the paper roster are real, there's someone whose real name hasn't been revealed. Someone not on the roster, someone not on the blackboard. If all the names on the paper roster are real, someone not on the roster. Because the name doesn't appear on the roster, right? Is that right? If all the names on the paper roster are real, yes, there's someone whose real name hasn't been revealed. I don't know which one it wants me to do. I'm going to do the top one. It's one of the people not on the paper roster. Kai, So, Kuji, Joe, or Neo. Cool. Well, that's handy. Right, you are. Alright, let's discuss those 5 names. Those 5's names. Progress.
This is my real name. Professor Mishima always called me Miss Neo, remember? I'm using my real name too. It was written there at the prize exchange, right? Huji is the name of Kanna's sister. If Big Bro Joe has been using a fake name, Big Sis Sarah will figure it out right away. Meow.
Kai's real name was on this laptop. Based on the email logs, should be his real one. If you want to check the roster, come tell Mr. Policeman anytime. Okay, so I guess we could... Let's just go around extracting. Who should I start with? Should we start with... let's start with So. I'm using my real name too. Oh. Did you just change? You did change? What's the matter, Keiji? Just impressed by how calmly he could lie. Lie? Sarah, recall the prize exchange. The prize exchange? Huh. Remember? There were photos but no names anywhere. Ah, was that right? I must have had it wrong. So, what exactly are you afraid of? Afraid? So is. You said you'd tell the truth, right? To defeat Gashu together. We're your allies. Try trusting us, So. No. Shin Tsukimi. Ooh. So is Shin Tsukimi. I want to trust you all too. But So, he's trying to say something. In that case, I'll draw it out. Oh, one of these. Click on the heart. Okay. This is hard. Did I get it? Is that right? Yes. So, this is the moment to reveal your true self. My real name is Shin Tsukimi. I'll tell you everything, even the secret of that roster. You know about it, meow? Yeah. Also, why do you meow all the time? Because that's exactly the same as what I got in my first trial. What'd he say? Tell us, what the heck does this thing mean? It's the victory rates for the participants in the death game. There's the weird percentages on the left, right? Those are everyone's chances of surviving the death game to the end. The odds of winning. People are betting on us. I thought so. Dumbass. How would they figure that out? They tested it with AIs. Did they test it with AI? Bloody AI. They used the AIs of us to run tests. Right. They ran simulations of innumerable death games, all done entirely digitally. I knew AI was evil. They explained at horrible length to me how accurate this data was. And I saw my own percentage. 0. Oh. Certain death. I absolutely can't survive this death game. That's why I had to abandon myself. And become somebody else. I don't want to die. I can't stop shaking. I'm gonna be killed. Everyone will vote for me and kill me. I don't want that. Hey. Oh, so you kind of had a break. Had a nervous break. Hiya. A shadow illuminated by light spoke to me. Just a random question. But you know what a majority vote is? He talked to me and cornered me. Okay then, let's go. Gah! It hurts. Stop! Strength in numbers. You're a helpless sheep who'll be eaten by the strong. If you don't want to die, you change. I threw Shin Tsukimi away. So... Dear me, what a heart-wrenching tale. But time has expired, everyone.
We're out of time. Sorry, it's nearly time for voting.
Hold on a sec. Our discussion. Did you make any progress? It was all unrelated to my transgression. Revealing the truth of the roster. Did that make any progress?
That's... Hey, so, you got any more info on this roster? If I did, I wouldn't hide it now. Sarah, is there any other evidence that proves his transgression?
There isn't. But should I just say there isn't? I guess it doesn't matter, because I don't have any evidence, do I? If that existed, it'd be long since presented. Is it hopeless? Maybe there's nothing else we can do.
Are you giving up, Sarah? I rewrote the blackboard, and also... I destroyed my own monitor in the monitor room.
Ah, clever.
I've told you everything just like I swore. So please, save me. Win as an extension, please.
Well, what do I say here? I don't want to break his heart. It's impossible. Is it impossible? It's impossible.
Sarah. I mean, there are no leads. Kanna will fight. Kanna.
I'm gonna struggle too.
If Big Sis Sarah's tired, we'll come up with something and win. Meow. Yeah, we're not giving up. Everyone.
Guess we just don't know when to call it quits. But sure enough, I don't think we'll win unless you're with us to the end, Sarah. Guys, our discussion's definitely progressing. We unraveled the mystery of this roster. Let's trust that the truth of this transgression lies beyond that answer. This is your final discussion. Use it meaningfully. And we'll see if we use it meaningfully next time on Borderline Games. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Your Turn to Die, what's it called? Your Turn to Die, a death game by majority. That's what it's called, I promise. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good evening. Take care of yourselves. Bye, 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 bye.